Hey, I'm Pastor Fred, and welcome. This is the follow through. We're living for God. We're also listening to Him. We're getting into the Word, and we're just seeing, okay, Lord, how does this affect me? What is this going to change in my life, right? So hit that subscribe button. I want you to share this with somebody. Grab your Bibles. We're in Colossians chapter 3. We're going to be in verse 10, and I want to talk about new. Right? We hear that a lot with products and other things. They'll say, oh, this is new. And also the word improved will often be put on there. And so there's no end of books that talk about a new you, a new way of doing this, a new way of looking at that, blog post after blog post, right? You can hit Twitter, you can hit Snapchat, you can hit Instagram. It's all talking about what's new, right? A new way of us dealing with each other, right? It's all in there. But the only one who I think can really say without, any doubt is God, that He's in the business of new. Look at Colossians 3, verse 10. He says that you have put on the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge after the image of its Creator. Now, he was talking about our old self, right, with all of its things that were just kind of nasty and just horrible and sinful. And he says, yeah, you're kind of born that way, and that's kind of who you are. And I think as people in the church, and if you're somebody who's kind of like wandered onto this and you're outside of the church, I want you to see that we realize, like, at the heart of who we are theologically, is that we know that we're lost without Jesus. We know that we are born, what we say it, sinful and unclean, sinful and just unacceptable to God. And the only way, listen to this, the only way that we are acceptable is because of Jesus, because He suffered and died for us. We need that old thing to be gone and embrace this new thing that God is doing, right? He calls it the new self. You've put it on, right? Like putting on a shirt. Like it covers you. It's like who you are, right? And your new self, he says, that's being renewed right now. It's not perfect, notice that, but it's being renewed in knowledge. In other words, as we look at who God is and we look at what He has done for us, we look at just the enormity of the sacrifice of Jesus, we see that I'm being renewed day after day, and it's after the image of our Creator. Of Jesus, of our Father, and the Spirit, right? Our God in all of His fullness, changing us, renewing us. What an incredible thing. See, and far too often I settle for a tweak here, a tweak there, something, a new haircut or a new look or a new, learn a new, part of the Bible or a leadership thing. Like he's out to change all of us, every bit of us, to reflect who He is. See, we're so caught up in our world today, and this is very controversial, right? Right, how you're supposed to look, like which race is the best, and for centuries we've been dealing with this, right? Probably that's as old as time, where one human being doesn't like the other human being because they look different and they are. He's like, look. It's being made in the image of God. And that's not about skin color or culture or race or where you're from or what you're about. It's about Jesus. It's about God. That's what He's shooting for, right? That's the ideal, not some sort of racial thing or some sort of, cultural thing. It's a God thing. That He loves us and He is continuing to change us and all of us. See, that's what we have in common. That's what unity looks like. That's what life and hope looks like for us as people living together. Okay, so I pray that we embrace this. We embrace this renewal that God is giving to us each and every day. So keep reading, keep looking at these videos and other videos. There's a lot of other cool stuff on the internet. What if we just sort of surrounded ourselves every day with this? Not just on Sunday or just maybe even just not even just once a day. But what's the plan? Like, what's your plan to grow in that knowledge? And because God uses it to renew you every day. And I just look forward to seeing what He's going to do in your life and in my life. All right, so together, let's get after that and to just have a great day. See you next time.